my channel. Today I'm going to give you guys an update on my skin. It's been about a month since I got my all-in-one laser therapy treatment, and I thought you guys might be curious about the progress. So in this video I'll be showing you guys that, and I will also be answering the frequently asked questions that you guys asked on my channel. So let's get started. To start with the basics, I thought I would introduce my skin type to you all, and it is dry and acne prone skin. I have been dealing with acne since college, and when I moved to Korea it got really bad because, long story short, I had the shingles and I was put on steroids, and once I was off the steroids I started breaking out like crazy. I went to see a dermatologist, but they used steroid shots to freeze the cystic acne. Those shots basically froze or put my cystic acne into sleep, so once the steroids wore off, my skin would break out either around it or even more. So I realized that taking those steroid shots was a bad idea, but I didn't know at the time. And then I was looking for a lot of Korean skincare. I tested out a lot of Korean skincare, and I also started going to go in for the Choi peel treatments, which I loved. So a lot of you guys might be curious, then why did you get the laser treatment? And the answer is to fade the acne scars a lot quicker than what a product can do. So yes, I did use a lot of vitamin C products and snail products, and those did help a lot, but there was still a lot of redness, and I also wanted to get some moles removed and freckles removed, and I also got hair removal, facial hair removal. So I'll be talking about all of those and my experience with it. So hopefully that was a good context behind my skin. A lot of you guys are probably very curious about the progress of my skin, and the image might shock you. So here's the before and after. Now if you take a closer look, you might be like, oh, it doesn't look that different, and why does the after photo have a breakout? And I'm wondering the same thing. So the day after I got my laser treatment, my face was red, and the next day I did see a lot of scars, but then throughout time it all eventually faded. Hair removal, I didn't think I needed it, but then throughout time I realized that my makeup glides on and it just looks so much better. For mole removal, I'm very happy about certain moles that are no longer on my face. I do know that they will kind of fade back, but right now I'm very happy with the way it looks. Freckle removal, it's not completely gone. Acne scar removals, I feel like I definitely have to go in again for the freckle and acne scar removals. For the breakout that you guys see right now, I will admit that I got a steroid shot because they recommended it, and I basically asked the doctor if my skin will get addicted to it, and he said no. But then 3 days after I got the shot, I noticed that I broke out around where I got the shot. I got a flashback of what my skin looked like before, and I got angry and sad, scared, because throughout the couple of years I worked really hard on my skin, on taking good care of my skin, and before getting my laser treatment I had no breakouts. They didn't have to extract anything before going in for the laser treatments. And I was very happy about that. So the reason why I went for the laser treatments was to fade the acne scars and not really about extractions, because I didn't worry about breaking out as much a month ago. But then when this happened, and when the doctor used a shot to basically put the acne to sleep, I went to an Olive the other day, and my previous dermatologist basically looked at my chin and said, you got one of those shots, right? And she knew immediately, and she tried her best to extract everything that was growing around it. So yes, after taking that shot, there were other pimples and zits that were just popping up, and I couldn't see that because she's seeing everything under this really strong light, so she could see everything beneath your skin. And I was just reminded about, like, wow, I should have really said no to the doctor, but I don't know why I decided to just let him inject me with that. From my experience with skincare, I think the best way is to extract naturally instead of using steroids. So that's just something that I wanted to put out there. But now moving on to frequently asked questions from you guys. Did it hurt to get the laser treatment? So I did get the all-in-one therapy, and that means that the doctor used more than one laser machine. I did have a numbing cream on for almost an hour, so I didn't feel the pain, just some shock because of the sudden light. So you guys did notice the flinching. But after some time, the last 2 lasers did hurt, and I think it's because the numbing cream probably died down. But other than that, the other previous lasers didn't hurt. I got a lot of questions about age and how old you should be when you get the laser treatment, and Dr. John basically said that it depends on what you're trying to get. So I have my notes right here, so I'll be looking back and forth. For acne, it's something that you have to divide into categories. So there's blackheads, scars, redness, and he did mention that a lot of people come in once they hit puberty, because that's when a lot of people experience acne for the first time. Hair removal, late teens. Moles, once you hit puberty. Collagen and brightening lasers, ages 20 and up, and for lifting, 25 and up. Is this your only treatment, or will there be follow-up ones? Once you get desired results, how long will it last? Is this a permanent treatment? Right after the treatment, I did have to go in the next day for a repair care, but after that, it's all about home care and the products that you use at home. And this is very important because no matter how many expensive treatments that you get, if you're not treating it properly at home, it will not heal as fast. So that's why I focus a lot on skincare, and I recently shared my post-laser skincare routine video, so if you haven't watched, I'll make sure to link it down below or up in the cards. But I did go in for a few treatments because I was curious about them, and the treatments basically focused on moisture, and sometimes they would do something about the acne. Sometimes they would extract, sometimes they would use steroids, and I think I got the steroid shots twice since I went to BANOBAGI, but now I'm not going to do it anymore because I am noticing that the breakouts happen around the shots, and I definitely don't want to deal with that anymore. The reason why I keep bringing this up is because that's like the one thing that I am very disappointed about why, even though I went through the most depressing times because of my cystic acne, I still said okay to that, and that was just me being stupid, and I don't want you guys to make that mistake, so I just want to put it out there. But the other part of the question was how long will it last, and is this a permanent treatment? And I do think that it's not a permanent treatment. It depends on how well you take care of it, and moles, they grow back, and acne, if you don't treat it properly, it's a very random thing sometimes too. So it's all about taking good care of it at home. Is the hair removal permanent, or will it grow back? It will grow back. For hair removal, it's something that you have to keep going in for, and that's why a lot of clinics sell them in packages. They have a lot of deals, and a couple years ago, like way before I did YouTube, I got my upper hair removal done, and I believe I paid $100 for 5 sessions, and that's such a great deal. It's so much cheaper here in Korea than the States, because I do know a few friends who got their upper hair removal in America, and it was not $100. Is it completely gone? No, but I am satisfied with how my upper lip looks after 5 sessions. And finally, the most frequently asked question of them all, how much was the laser? I got a lot of questions about price, and I don't blame you, because when I was watching these videos, I wanted to know how much it was, and I was very curious about that. And I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys here. And my treatment, the all-in-one therapy, was about $3,300. Did I pay all of it? No, because I got a blogger discount. And this is me being super transparent with you guys, because a lot of you guys were saying that this video is sponsored, that's why it's very biased. But if I was biased, I will not be sharing the pros and cons, and I did that throughout this video. And I'm not getting paid to make this video, but I did get a discount when I went in for this treatment. And I know some of you guys will get angry about this, and some of you guys might appreciate the fact that I'm being very honest about this review, but this is my face, and you guys will be seeing the results on my face, the transformation, throughout the next couple of weeks or months, or maybe even a year, because skin takes time, and my skin definitely looks so much different than what it did 3, 4, 5 years ago. And skin is something that I always invested in, and I was very grateful when the doctor said, oh, if you're gonna do a video anyway, we'll give you a discount. So I took that discount and I am sharing it with you guys. I know there are some people out there who don't like share the price and whatnot, but I wanted to be honest, and I asked both the doctors if I can share the price, and they said, yeah, sure, go ahead. It is a set price. And so yeah, I hope that answers your question about how much my laser costs. But for the other lasers, it really depends on your skin. Some people have more acne scars than others, so obviously that will be different. Moles are really cheap in Korea. You can get mole removal for, I think, $5 to $10. It depends on placement and how thick the mole is. I also shared about my upper hair removal. I paid $100 for 5 sessions, and then I'm sure you can find many other deals out there. And if you go on like a holiday, they usually have holiday deals. So for the pricing, it really depends on what you want to get and where you go, really. So that wraps up the first month. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you have other questions, please feel free to ask them down below, because maybe for the next update I will answer those questions. But thank you all so much for watching till the end, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Have a JOAN day!